337 Preps here, live in St. Landry Parish, where the Opelousas Tigers will host the Bastrop Rams. Opelousas versus Bastrop in a very contested first-round playoff match. So stay tuned for first quarter highlights. We'll have it all here. From Opelousas, Chris Gosson, 337 Preps. At the end of one quarter, it was a 37-yard pass for Opelousas to give them a 6-0 lead. Bastrop, on the other hand, offensively had 3 straight punts in the first quarter. So let's see if Bastrop and Opelousas can get something going. Actually live right now. Touchdown Opelousas to begin the second quarter. We don't have that highlight, but we'll sure to get a summary of that score. So right now, your score after one quarter and 1 minute, Opelousas 12, Bastrop 0. From St. Landry Parish, Chris Gosson, 337 Preps. It's been all Opelousas High as they lead it 34-0 at halftime. Zackeus Malveaux got the scoring going with a 37-yard touchdown pass, and Deshaun Ford had a 63-yard touchdown run as the second quarter was beginning. And then Opelousas scored 28 unanswered points in that second quarter, and Coach Jimmy Zachery has his Opelousas Tigers playing very well in that first half of play. So live here from Opelousas, Chris Gosson, 337 Preps. Well, it's been all Opelousas through 3 quarters of play as they lead by the score 47-0. We're in running time here, and Coach Jimmy Zachery's team has them firing on all cylinders. We'll have fourth quarter highlights and interviews post-game. So live here from St. Landry Parish in Opelousas, Chris Gosson, 337 Preps. Chris Gosson here with Deshaun Ford, Opelousas running back, Deshaun, you played very well, especially in that first half of play. Talk about your performance in tonight's game.
Man, my performance, I got to give it an A, man. You know, the O-line started off a little slappy, but I had to talk to them and we got things together, you know. They cleaned it up.
Now, as a former offensive lineman, talk about your offensive line play tonight.
I got to give a lot of love to my offensive line because sometimes they come out slappy, but when I talk to them, they get the momentum back going. You know what I mean?
Well, you got Jennings next week. What do you expect from them, from the Bulldogs?
I think the Bulldogs going to load the box. Yeah. But, man, you're going to have to stop me.
We'll let you go celebrate with your team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Deshaun Ford, Opelousas High running back with 337 Preps, Chris Gosson. Chris Gosson here with 337 Preps, here with a victorious Opelousas head coach, Jimmy Zachery. Coach Zachery, you played very well. Your team played very well, especially in that first half. Talk about your performance from the Tigers tonight.
Oh man, it's always good when you can play well in the playoffs, starting the playoffs off. That's a very good Bastrop team. Shout out to them and Coach Washington having these guys ready to play. Man, kind of struggled a little bit in the run game early, but we cleaned it up and we started getting it going. To open up the passing game a little bit, and we started making some good throws. Zach did a hell of a job making the K2 Korey Fontenot hell of a job catching the ball. So it's always good when you can see us start playing more cleaner. I didn't like the way we started getting those penalties toward the end, but again, overall, I take the win.
Defensively, your defense pitched a shutout in that first half, only gave up 7 points in that second half. Talk about the defensive performance tonight.
Man, I can't say enough about those guys, man. I hold them to a high standard, man. I'm over there with them every day. I'm going to push them hard as I can in practice for the game to be easy. And those guys rise to the occasion and they answer the call every week, man. So for them to understand their assignment and be disciplined enough to execute, man, I can't say enough because that's what they're going to take to win it.
And you had a potent rushing attack with Deshaun Ford. Talk about your running back's performance tonight.
Again, I can't talk about the running back without talking about the O-line, man. Shout out to the O-line, man, for making those blocks and opening up those holes for them guys, man, to run the ball. The Sean's of the world, the Cody Majors of the world, the Braylon Gradnigos of the world. So again, the O-line starts up front, and for those guys to execute and open up the holes, man, that means a lot.
Now, I ask every football coach this that I've been covering. What's one tradition that Opelousas High does that you would like the state of Louisiana in the 337 area to know? What's one special tradition that y'all do?
Cool, we sing the alma mater after every game, win, lose, or draw.
There you go. Well, we're with a victorious head coach of Opelousas High, Jimmy Zachery. This is Chris Gosson in Opelousas 337 Preps.